Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, my fellow students. So this is Puan Emawati again. So we are meeting again to continue with our discussion on this topic of trial balance. So far what we have done was we have come into the part where we have prepared the ledger entries from the given business taxation. So what we have done was we have prepared the journal entries, and then we have done with the posting to ledger entries. And today what we're going to do is we're going to look at the method or the technique of preparing a trial balance. Okay, so if you can still remember the accounting equation, the trial balance should be prepared after you have balance of your ledger entries, after you have balance of your accounts. So we have done with that part. So today let's proceed with this next stage, this next step, which is on the preparations of trial balance. Okay, imbangan duga. Alright, so let's have some basic information about trial balance. So trial balance is prepared after ledger. So you're going to have your trial balance after you have done with your ledger, you have closed them, and then you have balance of the accounts. So only then you can have your trial balance prepared. So it is usually prepared at the end of every month, which is after the balancing of accounts. So the amounts that you have from the accounts, from the ledger, should be transferred to your trial balance, okay, accordingly with the format. So the purpose of us to have the trial balance is to check that there is a matching credit entry for every debit entry in the ledger. So we must make sure that the total debit of the trial balance is equals with the total credit, okay, in the same trial balance, okay, on the same date. Okay, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use um, the ledger that we have discussed in our previous class. So these are actually the accounts that we have opened from the previous exercise that I have given you earlier. Okay, so I have balance of all of those of these accounts. So you can see here we have 10 different accounts, and we have balance of all of these accounts with balance CD and balance BD. So after you have done with this stage, what you need to do is you need to transfer all these balances into your trial balance. Okay, so this will be our next step in accounting cycle. So I have prepared the format of this trial balance. So if you look at this format of trial balance, okay, so you will have this date of trial balance, which is at the end of the month of January. So we have this at the end of the month of January because we are transferring from the ledger entries with this same month of January. So at the end of the month of January, what we have done in the ledger is we have balance of our accounts. So this is why we are going to have the same date for our trial balance. Okay, so the date for your trial balance is depends on the accounts that you are closing. So since we are closing the ledger on January 31st, so this is why we are having the same date in our trial balance. Okay. So if you look back at the format, you can see here the trial balance is consists of three different columns. Okay, one, B, okay, and this is the second one, C, and this is the third one. So the first column is for you to list down all the accounts with balances, and all these accounts should be transferred, should be posted, okay, from the ledger entries in that month. So which is in the month of January lah. Okay, and then the second column is for you to write down all the credit balances, credit ending balances from the ledger, and then the credit, this is the credit, okay, of trial balance, so you should transfer from the debit ending balances of the trial balance. So I should label this as a DR, so we're going to use RM currency, and then this CCR stands for credit. Alright. Okay. Now, so what we are going to do next is we are going to transfer all the accounts with balances into trial balance. So let's do this together. Okay. So let's look at the cash at bank. So we can see here the cash at bank is with credit ending balances. So the balance CD of the cash at bank is on the credit side was 35,000. So you should have this cash at bank in your trial balance. So just write down the name of the account. So we have cash at bank. And the amount is 35,000. So what you have in the trial balance should be on the debit side. Okay. So what we can see here, if your balance CD is on the credit side of account, so in your trial balance, you should record them on the debit side. Okay, balance CD, credit. Okay, name of the account is Cash at Bank, so Cash at Bank. Balance CD, credit. So in your trial balance, you should have them in the debit. Okay, so we're going to continue the same procedures for the rest of accounts. So I choose to record the hand account first. Okay, so we have cash in hand, credit. So we will have it on the debit side of the trial balance. And then next account we have furniture, or furniture we have balance CD. So write down the name of the account. So balance CD is on the credit side. So we will have it on the debit side of the trial balance. Same goes to the rest of the account. So we have City. Okay, City is on the debit. So where should we have City in trial balance? It should be on the credit side. So what is the amount? The amount is 10,000. So 10,000. Next we have Ramu. So should we write Ramu in trial balance? No. Okay, why? Because Ramu has no balances. So we shouldn't write we shouldn't record Ramu in the trial balance. Alright. So we proceed to the capital account. Okay. So capital, we have it on the debit, so we should have it on the credit in the trial balance. Okay, and then we have office equipment. This document is on the credit side, so we should have it on the debit side. Right. And then we have purchases, 1000 debit. Then we have sales, debit, so credit in the trial balance. And last is rent. Okay, rent on the credit side, so we should have it on the debit side. Right. Okay, so that was the technique of how should you do the posting from ledger to trial balance. Okay, so you can see here in our ledger we have 9 accounts with balances. So you should also have 9 different accounts. Okay, the account that you have from the ledger, okay, you transfer them into the trial balance. So if it is 9 account with balances, so you should also have 9 accounts in your trial balance. Okay, so what we need to do next is we need to total up your total debit and your total credit. So let me increase the size. Okay. So okay, so what we can see here on the debit side of the trial balance, we have a total of 71,500. And now, okay, so for the credit side, if you total up your credit entries in your trial balance, so you should have the same amount of 71,500. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna delete the line here. Okay. We so we will have it here and here. Okay. So now this is the trial balance that we have prepared by doing the posting from ledger to trial balance. Okay. And what we can see here in the trial balance, our total debit is equals with our total credit. Okay, so this is the principles of trial balance. You must make sure that your total debit is equals with your total credit. Okay, so this is to apply with the double entry principles. So this indicate that basically the account that you prepared are correct. Okay, for this level, for this foundation level, okay, it shows that the entries that you have made in your ledger entries are correct because you have same equals values in your trial balance on the debit side and on your credit side. Okay, so I hope this will give you a lesson on how should you prepare the trial balance. So we are going to use the same procedures, the same technique of preparing the trial balance, okay, by using these same steps. Okay, so enjoy with your learning of accounting. So I'm going to see you again in our next online class with our exercises that we're going to discuss next. Okay, I'm going to see you again. So keep safe and assalamualaikum and good evening. Okay.